Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm not coming at you. I'm just gonna be doing another live commentary. This is my second one I've actually recorded. Not today, actually. No, I just haven't been to sleep yet. No, not today. But in a period of time that is accountable in days. It's been a day since my last one. That's what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'm playing some scout. Using my scout loadout that I now have to use. This is my favourite loadout because I have something sad to say. I need to get to spawn so I don't end up dying to pyros in a comical fashion. I'm trying to be somewhat serious here. Somewhat professional. My old scout loadout. I'll just get it up quickly. 1 second. This one. And this one. This scout loadout is now gone. It can't be used anymore. It's because of a nerf to the pre-wise pocket pistol. It just can't. You can't use it anymore. So this loadout used to be my favourite one, and I'll play with it. I might as well play with it, and I'll explain why. I'll go into depth why. So so it used to be so that you get plus 15 health straight up, and it's 50% damage penalty from fire, which I actually preferred the 50% damage penalty from fire, and I'll explain that later. But I used it mainly for the no falling damage and the fact that you get 15 extra HP. Okay, because with the candy cane, which is here, you get 25% extra explosive damage vulnerability. Okay, so the average rocket, that'll do about 100 damage, plus that 25% will be 125, which is exactly your HP. And, okay. And that's why I had the extra 15 HP, so I could tank a rocket and still manage to get out somewhat, unless there's someone else trying to lay into me. But now, you can't do that anymore, because it lost its plus 15 HP, which is huge. And then what they decided to do is get rid of the plus 50% fire resistance and change it with a 20% damage, not resistance, sorry, damage increase. So yeah, the old one was 50% extra fire damage increase that you've taken, and then now it is a 20% damage increase from all sources. So whether that's a rocket, a bullet, fire, bleed, close combat, all of that, it's just the same, and it does the same. And yeah, that I don't like, because let's be honest, you're a scout. If you're gonna come up against a pyro, chances are you're going to die. Okay, so all that was doing is helping you realise that you haven't got any chance of living through that, and that's what I'm talking about with a soldier. And that's all that I was doing. I was basically making you know that you can't win the fight. It used to be you're like heavily disadvantaged to them, and that guy's stealing my force of nature. Please, people, stop doing that. Stop stealing my force of nature, because the force of nature is a very scrubby weapon for people to use, isn't it? It's just, yeah, it's a weapon that lots of people that are new to the game do tend to use. I'm taking it seriously. I'm like trying to main it in 6v6. It's going somewhat well, and yeah, it doesn't help when everybody steals my force of nature. Oh fuck, I'm stuck. Oh, there's a mini sentry too. Oh, GG everybody, GG. Time for me to go off and find another server. Nah, I'm only joking, but I do hate the mini sentry enough to do that. No. No. Oh god, just stop running away. Fucking. There we go. Anyway, I'm back, getting somewhat back on fucking track. I'm trying to do something here, people. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, I'm dead. Anyway, yeah, getting back on track with the ranting and raving about the change to Pretty Boy's pocket pistol. That I hate. Okay, I think it's unnecessary. It's not like the Pretty Boy's pocket pistol was overpowered. It really wasn't. You're sacrificing a lot of damage and something that actually I found quite useful. Other people did hate it, but I found it useful, because I'm always one to go, I can kill that pyro, then find out that they're W on pyro and instantly die to them. And if anything, that's just making me go, I cannot kill that pyro, because I can't, and I will die. There's none of that like gamble anymore. It's like, I could do this if I really try, you know, so I'm going to die. That's a certainty, don't do it. And that made the decision of whether I should fight said pyro a lot easier with that 50% increase in damage. So I put that as more of a pro, to be honest. So yeah, so now that nerf is really bad. Basically, now Pretty Boy's pocket pistol is awful, basically. It's unnecessarily awful. I don't see why Valve decided to do that. They could have nerfed the pyro, you know, something that is overpowered. Could have nerfed the Crusader's crossbow, another thing that I think is a little bit powerful. But not too powerful. They could have done a lot of other stuff, but they decided to nerf something that didn't really need it. It wasn't like urgently screaming for a nerf, let's be honest. Yes, it was used in competitive, but it was allowed in competitive. And Valve should just start looking at that whitelist for weapons that they need to change, because all the weapons on that whitelist are overpowered. That's why they're on the whitelist. And Valve should look at that whitelist and go, oh, why is that overpowered? But God forbid Valve ever will take care of a community. Anyway, I don't know what that just was. There was some ranting and raving at balance changes to my favourite scout loadout, which I don't like anymore, because I can't use this one anymore. It's just awful now, because for Pretty Boy's pocket pistol, Force of Nature, well, Force of Nature used to give you that super high jump. Pretty Boy's pocket pistol favoured that super high jump with no fall damage, which it still does, by the way, which is all good. Actually, yeah, that's a plus side. At least they didn't take that away for no fucking reason at all. And then the candy cane favoured the pocket pistol, because the pocket pistol favoured the candy cane because it pretty much made that 25% increase to explosives nullified, which is always good. Anyway, that was some ranting and raving and stuff. In somewhat an orderly form. I fancy just doing it and giving you and talking about it, because that's the one change that I am actually really sad about with the new gunmetal update. They could have nerfed NG as well, decided it's a good idea to buff him. I don't know why. They could have nerfed a mini sentry in the right way. Yes, it is nerfed, but nowhere near in the right way now. Because they could have nerfed it into having a smaller, like a sight radius thing. I'll show you. I'll go to engineer. I shall fall one place and gain my instant aimbot. Yeah, that like blue barrier thing, like Harvick kind of deal. So then you don't fall one place and instantly win, because you can see the whole map with it. Anyway, I keep on saying that I'm going to end the video and I'm not, so this is me ending the video. Goodbye. See you, everybody. See ya.